Blunderbuss Chronicles, Part 2. William Hovey Smith, 2012. Not only do I have backyard deer hunting as a book, but I also do other things in my backyard, like hunt squirrels.
I'm Hovey Smith, the backyard sportsman, and this is Blunderbuss Chronicles 2. Yeah, we're going to go out and do small game hunting, particularly squirrels, with a blunderbuss this morning. It has rained earlier, and the squirrels are out feeding right now. As a matter of fact, they were feeding on this pecan tree right here back of my house. Well, it's not that I mind the squirrels getting a few pecans, but the fact is they will get every one of them unless I do something to sort of keep them away. It's not only do they eat the nuts, but they knock down as many green pecans as they eat, or more. So consequently, yeah, if I'm going to have any pecans at all, I need to get some squirrels. Plus, you know what? These things eat pretty good too.
To demonstrate that I'm not blowing smoke about the number of pecans these things are eating, as I walk around a little bit, you can see the green nuts on the ground, as well as the white pieces that they've actually gnawed on. And there's almost as many ungnawed nuts as gnawed. Well, yeah.
Let's set up this typical redneck improvised target here. See what happens. Okay, go about 10 steps away. The load we are shooting here is 70 grains of Hodgdon's 777 powder and 1 ounce of number 6 shot. And that's a typical 20 gauge squirrel load. And a number 11 percussion cap for this gun. Okay, hound dog, come on. Get behind me. And what I'm actually aiming at is the E on the carton of a Coke. Well, something happened. Well, I got only 2 hits in the Coke can, but on the box itself, that's actually a pretty fair pattern around here. I was aiming right here, and I've got a pretty good distribution of shot all the way up from here to here. So yeah, gun, you know what? You'll work. I can hunt with this gun. Unlikely though it may seem to some, with knife and blunderbuss, we did get our first critter out of this pecan tree. The first shot it fired at game, it killed, ultimately. In fact, I'm using number 6s, and it seems that the shot pattern is really a bit too thin. The squirrel was hit but not fatally struck, so he actually ran it down on foot and ultimately finished it off with a knife. But that's probably about what these things were capable of anyway. So I think I'm going to have to go to smaller shot even on squirrels and just get them close to have better hits and better kills. Well, this is not what you would expect your well-appointed squirrel hunter to wear. No. I'm out here Elmer Fudd-like with my blunderbuss, and we are squirrel hunting. Yes, aren't we, hound doggy? And brave Diana and I have been in pursuit of these squirrels with them. And they've been out there getting our pecans, and so we have been out there getting them, or trying. So I usually go forth in my pajamas in the morning and see if we can get one. And yeah, we did. Usually 1 a day maybe. Hound dog and I are lucky. Yes. Brave hound dog here. And you can believe she dearly loves her squirrel hunting.
Well, we are back in the deep woods and doing our small game hunting with blunderbuss. And it is about 90 degrees out here. And hound dog is very hot and hassling, as you can see and hear. What we're doing is putting our tree stands up. And whilst we are about it, we're taking short, handy little blunderbuss out with us. Should we happen to find something to shoot? And we did! Yeah, we did. When we went out this morning, took another stand out, another spot, and we got a squirrel. So this is another reason that these guns were carried. Yeah, they were lightweight, they were short, they would kill game at short range if something stood out there and said, "Shoot me!" Yep, you could do that. So they are perhaps a little more versatile than I first gave them credit for. Well, since I know that there are those among you who just got to see this thing shoot, I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's starting to rain out here right now, so we're going to go ahead and get it done, and then I'll show you how it patterns. Now, I'm shooting at 15 yards against a hard backdrop, and so I put on some safety glasses just in case we get some bounce back. All right. Well, let's go up and see how we did.
This is the back of the target that I shot, and you can see the exit holes easier than you can see the entrance holes, actually. You also notice the raindrops. That's why this is photographed on the inside. Well, you can see the blunderbuss. Its most recent squirrel, which was shot at about 15 yards. It was crawling across some vines as I got it, and it took about 6 hits through the body, which killed it, as well as the tails of the 2 I took previously. So yeah, actually, this gun will hunt. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, Converting Deer to Dunner for Pennies per Pound. Now I have other books too, like Crossbow Hunting, Practical Bow Fishing, and my newest, Extreme Muzzleloading. For more information on my books, blogs, videos, and radio show, Hovey's Outdoor Adventures, go to my website, www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye and God bless.